In this video, I am going to show you a couple of things for starting with InDesign. Even though the video that I linked to you above is really good, I wanted to make a couple of things more clear because the guy in the video is kind of he explains some things a little bit in a too complex way. So when we create a new file, we do it as he did. So we're going to actually not exactly like he did. I'm going to do one with one in the same way that you should do it. One as the assignment says. So A4, we are going to have 3 pages. We are going to have 2 columns. Column cutter can be like this, but I usually like to have it a little bit larger. So I'm going to put 5 as an example. And we are going to use 3mm bleeds. And if you don't have this changed at the same time with every side, you can press here. Make all settings the same. And then create. Like so. So this could be your cover, and these are going to be your pages. So now I'm going to make a text box for my title. And I want it to be go over the first column. So I can make up one title. Let's say that Corona made people get pets more than ever before. And I'm going to make changes here, so I'm going to make it larger. Let's put it maybe not that large. Okay, and I'm going to have it in what font should I use? I can just press, by the way, like if I put my cursor here, I can just press my arrow down. So now I can see what typefaces I can get. Doesn't really matter for this example. Let's put this one. And does it have a bold option? No. Okay, so let's keep it like this. And I'm going to put it a little bit like in the middle of the page. And now, if I want to see how it looks in a preview mode, I can press double V on my keyboard. So this happens. So now I see that the margins here are a little bit too small. So I'm just gonna drag it here. Maybe it can be like this. These could be larger, maybe I would prefer that, but I'm just too lazy to fix it now. So I'm going to make more text boxes. So I'm going to choose my type tool again, and I'm going to create these boxes here. And I'm just going to do this in a most simple way. So I'm dragging it with Alt pressed down and here. There are many ways on creating text boxes and importing text into your or placing text into your document, but this is one of them. So now I have this first text box and I'm going to fill it with placeholder text, and I'm going to do it by selecting T from my tools, type tool, and then go to upper panel and then type, and then fill with placeholder text, like so. So if this would be like an article that would continue, I would have like a red plus sign here in the corner. But now that this is not like a real text, I will just select these. So what would happen would be that the red arrow if I would press it, I would have a text hovering from my mouse, and I could click it to these text boxes straight away. But at this point, I'm just going to fill these as well with placeholder text. Like so. So now I can change these however I want. I can create more boxes, or I can create make these smaller. For example, if I would like to have a picture up here, I could do that. And this is the sign that I was talking about. So now if I press this, I will have more text here. So the same text that was here, continuing from here, is now continuing from here because I pressed it there. Here also I have more text. But let's not go too much into detail about that. We can talk about it later, but now with the placeholder text, it doesn't really matter if it continues in the right way or not, because it's gibberish and doesn't really mean anything. So now I want to place a photo here. So one thing that the guide did not mention in the video is that now we have this in the end of the window, we have this no error sign here. That means that there are no errors in my document. If this would be a real text and I would have made a mess with my text boxes, this would say that there are errors, so that the text would continue, but I haven't placed it anywhere, for example. Actually, we could try and test it here if I put it like this. Now there is one error, and if I double click it, it says that text, overset text, here, text frame in a page second. So now I know that this is the problem and I can fix it like this. No errors. So now the basic way of adding a photo, I will choose this rectangle frame tool and I will drag a box here. And an important thing is that the box will continue until the bleeds. So that is kind of like the purpose of the bleeds, as the guys explained in the video. I want this picture to be over my page until they bleed, which is this red line here. So now I want to place my image, and I will go to upper panel and file, and then place, and I will choose my puppy, and it will fill this frame how it feels is the best way to fill it. So now I can do it so that I will go to objects, and then I will go to fitting, and if I select fill frame proportionally, it's going to fill this frame so that the, how can I explain it? Like you can see that if I double click it, you can see that the picture continues with this brown line here. So I could actually even drag it in the picture frame, within the picture frame. And if I want it to be more cropped, I could double click it so that the brown lines would appear. And then I will press my shift down and I will make this bigger. And now within the picture I can drag it like this. Another thing that the guide did not mention was if I right click my picture, this is important, display performance, and this should be in high quality display. I wonder if it actually, I always do it like that. I wonder if it's here. Maybe, here in the bottom. Highlight quality display. So always make sure that your document has this with every picture. Highlight quality display. Like so. So this would be my article now. And another thing that the guy did not mention was that here you can see my desktop. And now if I do a folder, for example, this is my pet article, and I will place this here. Now we have 2 errors. Let's see what are they. I will double click it. So text, there is one. Okay, the text continues because this is the placeholder text, yep. Yes, we can't really fix it now because the text would continue and continue, so let's leave it to that. But another important thing is links. So missing link, this means the doc, Manu, my doc, is on the page 3. And I don't have my link to that specific picture. So now if I would export it and print it, there could be problems. So I have to re-find this link because I changed the location of the photo on my desktop. So I need to update it. So I will double click it. Okay, so how do I fix it? It says that if I select this photo, it says that fix in the links panel, use the relink button to find the linked file. So I will go to window where I can find my links panel and I will select it, and then this have like a red question mark, and I will double click it. And now I can find my what was it, pet article, and then Manu. So open, and then it will relink the file. So the error disappears. So that's that. And next you will go and find out more about paragraph styles. So continue with the video after that.